What Ronald Reagan did to America. Before Reagan, 90% millionaire tax rate was not even blinked at. Not even a big deal about it. 90% tax rate on people who are worth millions and millions of dollars. What happened after Reagan? It went down to 70, then it went down to 60, then it went down to 50. And now it's got to the point where if anyone was to say, let's bring a 90% tax rate for the ultra wealthy, that would be unheard of. And guess what, guys? For decade upon decade upon decade, that was the reality. And when you go on about MAGA, making America great again, well, I'm sure you're referring to the 50s and 60s, the Happy Days, Fonz era. Guess what? The top tax rate at that time was 90%. Because that's what happens when you distribute the wealth the way it should be distributed. The wealthiest country on earth cannot have a very, very high poverty rate. It's a joke. It's a sad, sad joke. Your social experiment, America, is slowly losing its way and just becoming another form of feudalism and class divisions and class warfare, and you're bringing it on yourself. 90% tax rate for ultra wealthy was not a big deal, was not a thing. It is a thing now, and look what's happening. Okay? I think the biggest problem America is going to face in the next decade or two is the wealth inequality. God help them if someone like a Hitler or a Mussolini comes to power and motivates the 80% that are on starvation wages. When, if anyone can motivate that huge block, that 80% block of the have-nots, look out people who have, because they will come for you. And capital flight, that's a myth. Capital flight is a myth. Well, what's going to happen? Okay, they got their kids, they're in the school, and there's a huge tax coming, honey. Do you think we should relocate to another country and uproot our kids from school and lose our community and go live in Europe and pay taxes that are just as pretty exorbitant in Europe? And capital flight is a myth. So 90% tax rate, it was a thing. I probably said once too that America's not had any great presidents. I was so wrong. Ulysses S. Grant, fantastic. Roosevelt, fantastic. Eisenhower. Did I say Eisenhower? I think I might have said Eisenhower. Anyway, on his way out, he warned us of the industrial military complex and how they would seek to dominate the world, which they have done. There's Lincoln, of course. He was a pretty cool guy. But yeah, my favourite out of all of them was U.S. Grant. That guy, do yourself a favour. If you want to research anyone in history, this guy was an amazing story of one man's battle with his demons. A real life man's man. He was an alcoholic. He was helped by his very good friend Tecumseh Sherman. Their relationship is something in itself. Just that is worth reading about. He won the Civil War for the right side, and Confederates with your Confederate flag. That's a racist flag, you fucking idiots. You know why? You know why that's a racist flag? It's the Confederate battle flag, and the Confederate battle flag was let's keep slavery. So if you see a black guy that gets triggered by the Confederate flag, yeah, because that was probably one of the flags flying out the front of the horses, the cavalry coming to capture some black runaway slaves. So yeah, very much a symbol of hate, very much like the swastika. So if you've got if your thing is the Confederate flag, snap the fuck out of it. You're a racist, and accept it. Hey man, if you're a racist, I get it. I understand. It's easy to be xenophobic. It's easy to distrust and dislike the stranger, the person who looks different from you. I've got an unfortunate truth to tell you. There's no fucking difference between a black guy and a white guy at all. Speciation, no difference at all. There is no difference whatsoever. Okay, the definition of a species is they cannot have children, viable offspring that can reproduce. Of course, okay, I'm going to get this wrong, but fuck you. A horse and a donkey, they have a baby, it's a jackass or whatever I don't know, I can't remember. But they cannot have babies, their offspring can have babies. That's speciation. Now, if a black man has sex with a white woman, guess what? A normal baby, a normal little chocolate drop baby is born. And that baby is fine. The baby is able to live a fine life, and yeah, it just goes to show how stupid. Actually, how stupid, dumb, and ignorant racist people are. If you are a racist, guess what? You hate yourself. Your great times that by a few. Grandfather was African, you idiot. African. We're all from Africa. Originally, we're all from Africa. Now, how do you account for black skin, Asian characteristics? That's very easy to explain. If you live in a very hot country, melanin, okay, will stop you getting skin cancer. Therefore, melanin is produced. Melanin makes the skin appear dark. That is the difference between a dark person, a black person, and a white person. The melanin in their skin. Now, if you think that defines someone's character, you're a fucking idiot. Snap out of it, because you're just a moron. It's so easy to debate racists. It really is, because they're just so fucking stupid that it beggars belief. Yeah. So they can run their own closed economy, devalued currency, and then I'm listening to Professor Mark Blyth. He is a professor, a very good professor. He espouses the theory that austerity is a shit policy. Why is austerity a shit policy? Well, for all those fuckheads that think an economy can be run the same way as a household budget, fucking snap out of it, you moron. It's slightly more complicated. Mrs. Jones can balance her checkbook. Who the fuck cares? Mrs. Jones could not balance the nation's balance books. Okay? Things like foreign aid. Okay? Oh, foreign aid's bad. Why would she give me the money to these countries? You know why? Foreign aid? We give them the money to buy our shit. That's how foreign aid works. Okay, it's a bit more complicated than balancing the family checkbook. You fucking morons. Oh god, there's some very simple people around. I do love them. I do love yous, but sometimes you. Anyway, I'm waiting for my dope man. Oh, yeah, by the way, a big mystery. I love marijuana. I think it's a great herb. I love how you Americans say herb. I had a cat once, and we called it herbs, because it's just the way you say it. It's herbs, herbs, herbs and spices. So that H in front of it. Herbs. Anyway, herbs is great. I had a cat called Herbs. Yeah, I suppose it's just the way people pronounce things. Like I was watching an American Canadian guy. A boot. It's a boot. It's a boot fun. It's a boot fun. It's a boot. That was hilarious. Okay. Okay, going crazy. Yeah, Mark Blythe. Anyway, austerity. Austerity is not good because okay, what happens is with austerity is you exacerbate the problem. You're taking money out of society and giving it to other members of society who save. Now, why do I? This is one of the reasons why I believe in a UBI. A UBI is a stimulating economy tool. It's perfect because if you give people who the 80% in America or whatever it is that are struggling would struggle to pay a $400 bill, a UBI alleviates that stress. So therefore, you're making people happy, which is what I'm all about. I don't care about money. I don't care about power. I want people to be happy. Because I think happiness is what it's all about. If you live for 4,000 years and you're miserable for every one of those years, what's the point? You know, what's the point? I'm all for happiness and just living your best life. So austerity is fucked because what it does is it takes away the ability of people to excuse me. It takes away the ability of people to spend to contribute to the economy. Now, rich people, okay, when they get the UBI payment, which UBI has to be for everyone, they'll get their UBI payment. They won't spend it. It'll sit in their bank and it'll be saved. But a person who's on that edge, he will spend his UBI payment on a washing machine, on paying a bill. So that money will go back into the economy. Can you see what's happening here? Hey? An economy is a game. It's very game theory like. Economies are very game theory like. It's very much there's a lot of gambling, unfortunately, involved, that's the banks. It's Obama's fault. But so austerity bad because there's no it will bring down the whole economy because there's no one spending at all. Because the rich people aren't spending because they're saving. The poor people aren't spending because they've got no money. The economy grinds to a halt, and people wonder why. Okay. It should not be a luck of the draw. If you're born to a wealthy family and you can have spend and it should not be that way. It should not be the luck of the draw. What happened to what happened, America? What happened to pulling yourself up by the bootstraps? Very, very. That's, you know what? I call bullshit. I call fucking bullshit on that. If you win the lottery and you're left Donald Trump $418 million, that's not really fair, is it? Because what bootstraps did he fucking pull himself up by? Because his father. Put it this way: if you earned $418 million, you did not work hard. Okay, you made some shrewd investments. You ripped some people off. I don't fucking know. You cannot make that type of money by working. Oh yes, you can. You can. No, you fucking can't. No, you fucking can't. You show me anyone that's earned $418 million by working. Okay, I'm not talking about a CEO, owner of a company. No, I'm talking about a guy who's employed by a company, by anyone, and is able to save $418 million. Well, I'm sure there's some fucking big dick swinging law partners and shit that will, no doubt, be the exception to the rule. But hey, come on, you know what I'm talking about. At $7.25 an hour, doesn't matter how hard you work. At McDonald's, you're not going to make any fucking money. Another one too is the Uber drivers now. Another disenfranchised section of the community. You are responsible for your own car. You do not get any public holidays. You don't get any free time. You don't get any benefits. So basically, you're just a tool. You're just a tool for this corporation, and if you were to get sick or anything tomorrow, don't give a fuck. Don't give a fuck. Let's get someone else. So what's got to happen? Okay, what's got to happen? What has got to happen? Okay, the 90% tax rule should be brought in. Estate taxes should be brought fully in. Raise the minimum wage. That's an obvious thing. A UBI. It's a basic thing that could stimulate the economy tomorrow. That would start tomorrow. If you don't know what Bretton Woods was, okay, look it up. It didn't fail because of its design flaws or anything. It went to zing because of its design flaws and things. No, it didn't do it. It was because times had changed and it wasn't up for the shenanigans that the OPEC countries were to unleash on the world. But yeah, Bretton Woods was good. The Marshall Plan was good. This is back when America was a net exporter of stuff. Wow, 18 minutes already. Jesus Christ, I can't half talk. Yeah, so that's me out today. Probably my last video today. Thank you for going on my rant together. I don't really give a shit if you like, subscribe and all that fucking crap. I really don't care. These are for my boys. I'm making these for my boys so they can look back in so many fucking years and go, hey, Dad, that was my dad. So, hi boys. I love you. I love you all to the max. And everyone else, like, subscribe. Don't give a fuck. And yeah, I'll speak to you soon. Peace. Motherfucker.